Welcome to your Tesla. Congratulations, you now drive one of the safest, most advanced, and most fun cars on the planet. Thank you for your part in accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. Sure, your Tesla is an ever-improving supercomputer on wheels, but it's really easy to use. First, you should know that there's an on-screen owner's manual that contains everything there is to know about your car and how to use it. If you ever have a question or want to learn something new, simply pull up the owner's manual on the touchscreen. Tap the Tesla T centered at the very top of the screen. This brings up information about your car. Tap the words Owner's Manual within this window and then navigate to a topic. To close this or any other window, tap the X in the upper corner or simply tap outside of the window. Tesla owner's manuals are available online too, so you can check them out anytime. Just search for them. This is your key fob. Most of the time, you'll just keep it in your purse or pocket. Your Tesla unlocks as you approach it with the key on you, and it's drivable as long as the key is inside the car. We recommend activating walk-away door lock. With this setting on, you can take entire trips without reaching for your key. When you walk away with your key, your Tesla will automatically lock. Walk-away door lock and other locks preferences can be adjusted from the touchscreen by tapping Controls and then Vehicle. We've hidden some buttons inside your key. Double press on the rear to open or close your liftgate. Press here once to stop your liftgate while it's moving. You can also press and hold here to open or unlatch your charge port. Double press on the windshield area to pop open your front trunk. The hood is made of aluminum, so it's much lighter than those of traditional cars. To close it, set it down gently and then lean into it with your palms on each side of the latch, like this. The locks button is on the roof of the key. A single press locks your Tesla, and a double press unlocks it. In case you're ever without your key fob, the Tesla app functions as a backup key as long as your phone and your car have connectivity. Just open the app and tap here to lock or unlock. Navigate the menus for remote access to numerous other controls, including your trunks. To drive your car using the Tesla app, tap here, confirm your credentials, and simply shift to drive or reverse within 2 minutes. You don't even need to be near your car to operate these mobile controls. You could be on the other side of the planet, or perhaps even on a different planet, and remotely allow someone to access and drive your Tesla. The Tesla app serves as a great backup key, but you should always keep your key fob with you and use it as the primary key. Simply walk up to your Tesla with your key, get inside, buckle up, press the brake pedal, and you're ready to shift to drive or reverse. If you've already found your way in, well done! Press the door handle and it will present so you can get inside. We recommend enabling Auto Present handles from the touchscreen. With this setting on, the handles automatically present as you approach the driver's side of Model S with the key. When you want to get out, pull the interior handle here. Tap here at the top of the touchscreen to create your driver profile so you can get comfortable and save your settings. Reach down to the side of your seat to adjust the seat bottom, seat back, and lumbar support. Use the smallest control on the left side of the steering column to adjust your steering wheel up, down, in, or out. Your side view mirror controls are on your door. Select each mirror and adjust. This center button folds your side view mirrors. You can enable mirror auto fold from the touchscreen if you'd like your mirrors to fold in whenever your Tesla locks. Select Save once everything is set. These and many other settings save to your driver profile, so your Tesla will always be just how you like it, even if you're not the only driver. You can link your profile to your key fob, and your car will automatically adjust to you as you open the door. Controls at your fingertips allow you to adjust almost anything, so there's no need to reach to the touchscreen while driving. Spin the left scroll wheel to adjust the volume of media or a phone call. Press this control in to pause, play, mute, or unmute audio. Press above or below to skip between tracks or radio stations. Press here on the right side of the steering wheel to display a menu on the instrument cluster with additional controls. Spin the right scroll wheel to find a menu item and press in to select it. Spin this scroll wheel again to adjust what you've selected. This upper button is for voice commands. You can ask your car to do just about anything, and it's constantly learning new commands. Press, release, and then say a command once you hear a chime. Navigate to Tesla headquarters. Show the backup camera. Press in and hold either scroll wheel to choose which app appears on that side of the instrument cluster. Once the options appear, release the scroll wheel, spin to find the app you want, and press in to select it. Uncommon issues that would require a service visit in a traditional car can be resolved in a matter of seconds using a trick in your Tesla. Press in and hold both steering wheel controls until the screens turn black. Then, lift off the controls and wait a few seconds for the screens to reset. Your turn signal stalk is right where you'd expect it. Press it up or down gently for 3 flashes. Press it all the way up or down to fully engage your turn signal. Pull the turn signal stalk toward you to flash your high beam headlights. Push it away from you to turn on your high beams. With auto high beams activated from the touchscreen, your car will do its best to automatically dim the brights when oncoming traffic is detected. You can also set your windshield wipers to operate automatically when rain is detected. With auto wipers enabled, rotate the end of the turn signal stalk to select between off, auto with low sensitivity, auto with high sensitivity, continuous slow, and continuous fast. If auto wipers aren't enabled, you have intermittent low and intermittent high instead of the auto settings. To initiate a single windshield wipe, lightly press the button on the end of this stalk. Pressing in the wiper button all the way will wash the windshield. Below the turn signal stalk is your autopilot stalk. We'll cover this soon when discussing autopilot features. Use the right stalk on the steering column to select between drive modes. With your foot on the brake pedal, press firmly up for reverse, firmly down for drive, and lightly in either direction for neutral. Press in the button on the end of the stalk to put your Tesla in park. The parking brake is automatically applied whenever your car is in park, so there's no extra step when you're somewhere steep. Also, once your car is in park, you can get out. There's no engine to turn off. Your Tesla powers off automatically once you get out and close the doors. 2 other notable physical controls are on the edges of your touchscreen. Press here for your hazard lights, and here to open your glove compartment. Just about everything else can be operated using your voice or the touchscreen itself, which we'll cover next. Your Tesla has 2 screens that interface with one another, the 17-inch touchscreen and the instrument cluster behind your steering wheel. In addition to the apps on either side, your instrument cluster presents the information that's most important while driving. State of charge and drive mode show at the bottom. Your current speed is centered at the top. Below is your driving visualization. This animates your Tesla's perception of its surroundings and gives readouts for active safety features like blind spot monitoring. Driver assistance features like auto steer are also indicated here. The touchscreen works much like a smartphone. It displays and controls just about everything in your Tesla. At the top is your status bar. Most of these icons are interactive. For example, tap here to display the charging menu, or here to lock or unlock your car. Tap the Bluetooth icon to connect your phone for calls and media. Bring up the Bluetooth menu on your phone, and then on the car's screen, select Add New Device and Start Search. Once your phone's name appears, select it and wait for a prompt on your phone. Select Pair within the prompt, and you're connected. This fully interactive map serves as the backdrop for most of the screen. Explore by dragging, pinching, and rotating, just as you would on a smartphone. Tap to select a point of interest, or press and hold to drop a pin. These red pins are Tesla supercharger stations, where you'll be charging on long-distance trips. You can always pull up these and other nearby charging locations by tapping here. Enter a destination here or use voice commands. Navigate to SpaceX. If you need to charge to reach your destination, Tesla Trip Planner will automatically route you to superchargers along the way. Access more apps from the bar at the bottom of the screen. This is your app launcher, which contains most of them. The Media app is one touch away and can be displayed with navigation and a third app. Drag to resize and reposition apps. Tap the X or swipe all the way down to close out of them. You can also adjust your climate from the bottom bar. Just tap for front and rear defrosters, heated seats, or to turn on climate control and reveal the climate menu. To adjust temperature, tap here. Use the steering wheel control, or just tell your Tesla what setting you want. Set the temperature to 70. Press and hold here to turn climate control off, or again, just tell your car what you want. The climate menu houses many more controls, including your heated steering wheel, wiper heaters, and rear heated seats. Your HEPA filtration system fills the cabin with medical-grade air whenever climate control is pulling air from outside. While we hope you'll never need to use it, bioweapon defense mode is a tap away, should you find yourself in a particularly noxious situation. Finally, tap here to bring up the Controls menu, where you can view and toggle numerous settings. The Quick Controls tab has what you'll use most often. One important point to note in the Driving tab: you can adjust your stopping mode. Your Tesla has regenerative braking. As you lift off the accelerator pedal, you'll slow down while returning energy to the battery pack. You can see on the driving visualization that your brake lights turn on when regen causes significant deceleration. It can take a few miles to get used to it, but it maximizes efficiency and control, ultimately making it easier to drive. Stopping mode adjusts the way your car behaves when you release the pedals. We recommend hold. It allows you to gradually bring your Tesla to a complete stop as you lift off the accelerator. Of course, press the brake anytime you need more stopping force. For many Tesla drivers, autopilot is the very best part of Tesla ownership. With autopilot in use, driving is more enjoyable and you arrive at your destination more relaxed. And, as with so many aspects of your Tesla, over-the-air software updates ensure that autopilot gets even better and more capable over time. Autopilot consists of active safety and driver assistance features that make your car safer and more convenient to drive. We at Tesla are excited about the full self-driving future. Today, you must be fully attentive and have your hands on the wheel at all times while driving, regardless of what features are active. Let's walk through Autopilot's key features so you can give them a try. Safety is our #1 priority in everything we do at Tesla. Not only is your car remarkably effective at keeping you and your passengers safe in the event of a collision, it also has active safety features that help you avoid collisions in the first place. You can review and toggle these features from the Autopilot menu by selecting Controls and then Autopilot. Available driver assistance features vary depending upon your car's configuration. Be sure to look for them on the Autopilot menu so you know how your Tesla is equipped and so you can enable the features you'd like to use. If you learn about a feature from these videos that isn't on your Tesla, we might be able to add it via an over-the-air software update. Check the Tesla app to explore upgrades. It's easiest to think of Autopilot's driver assistance features as advanced versions of cruise control. Like when using traditional cruise control, you are always in charge of what your car is doing, and you need to be ready to take action at any moment. The features make your driving easier and more relaxing. We'll cover driver assistance features from simplest to most complex. Traffic-aware cruise control, or TAC for short, adjusts speed based upon the vehicle ahead of you. When TAC is available, a gray circle with a number in it appears near your speedometer here. That number is your set speed, the fastest your Tesla will travel when TAC is engaged. You can adjust set speed preferences and others from the Autopilot menu. Activating TAC is very simple. You don't need to enter a cruise mode like in other cars. When TAC shows as available, simply pull the Autopilot stalk toward you once to activate it with the indicated set speed. The gray circle turns blue, showing that TAC is active, so you can release the accelerator pedal. Alternatively, you can press up or down once. This activates TAC while setting your current speed as your maximum. Your Tesla will travel at the set speed when the road is open and will slow down as necessary for curves and traffic in your lane ahead. TAC responds to most objects, but can't recognize everything, so be ready to take over as needed. TAC does not attempt to slow for traffic lights, stop signs, or other traffic controls unless your car is equipped with traffic light and stop sign control and has this feature enabled. To change your set speed while driving, simply push the Autopilot stalk up or down. Rotate the stalk to adjust your following distance. To deactivate TAC, push the Autopilot stalk away from you or gently press the brake pedal. Auto steer builds upon traffic-aware cruise control by adding steering assistance. A gray steering wheel icon appears here when auto steer is available. Pull the Autopilot stalk toward you twice in quick succession to activate auto steer. The steering wheel icon and the lane lines in the driving visualization turn blue. If TAC isn't already active, it will be engaged as well. TAC is always on when auto steer is on. As its name suggests, auto steer automatically moves the steering wheel to keep you centered in your lane. It does the work of constantly adjusting steering for you, so you can just lightly hold the wheel and scan your surroundings, so you're ready in case you need to take over. You should know that auto steer spoils you. You don't realize how much effort you've been putting into keeping a car in its lane until you drive with auto steer for a few days. You'll never want to travel long distances or deal with traffic in another car again. Sorry about that. If your Tesla doesn't detect your hands on the steering wheel while using auto steer, it will prompt you to apply more force to the wheel. It's measuring a small amount of turning force or resistance from your hands, so light turning force will clear this prompt. If you repeatedly ignore these warnings, you're using auto steer unsafely and you will be locked out from using it for the rest of your trip. A larger amount of turning force will deactivate auto steer while leaving traffic-aware cruise control on. To deactivate both auto steer and TAC, push the Autopilot stalk away from you, or gently press the brake pedal. If your Tesla is equipped with auto lane change, A press of the turn signal while auto steer is on initiates an automatic lane change. Check your mirrors and blind spot as you would normally. Press the turn signal stalk lightly when there's space, and with your supervision, your Tesla will automatically move one lane over and continue to steer in the new lane. The hardware on new cars needs to calibrate before features like TAC and auto steer will be available. This one-time self-calibration usually completes within a couple hours of driving on well-marked roads. The gray icons won't appear until the required calibration has completed. Auto steer also needs to be enabled from the autopilot menu. As a reminder, more details about active safety and driver assistance features can be found in the on-screen owner's manual. This is your charging kit. Inside, you'll find your mobile connector, which allows you to charge your Tesla anywhere there's a power outlet. A standard household outlet charges your giant battery relatively slowly, so we don't recommend it as a primary charging solution. But it's nice to keep the connector in your car. You can also purchase adapters from Tesla that allow you to use your mobile connector with outlets that deliver more power. To charge with the mobile connector, first plug it into the outlet and then into your Tesla. A Tesla wall connector is the best home charging option. If you can, just top off every night at home. It takes 2 seconds to plug in, and your car likes to charge as often as is convenient. Here's how to plug in. Point the connector at your car and press here to open the charge port. You can also open it from the touchscreen, Tesla app, by pressing and holding the trunk button on your key fob, or by pressing on the charge port itself. The charge port illuminates in white, indicating that your car is ready to charge. Firmly plug the connector into the charge port, and it will first turn blue to show that the car is preparing to charge, and then to a green pulse to indicate that it's charging. The green light pulses slower as charging approaches completion, and turns to solid green when charging is done. To unplug, press and hold the connector button, and the light will turn blue and then white. Once it's white, simply pull out the connector and then release the button. Your charge port will close automatically. If the charge port is ever amber, this means that the connector couldn't be latched and likely isn't plugged in all the way. Unplugging and plugging back in more firmly usually clears this. Red indicates that there's likely a fault with the charge source. Check your screens for a fault message. Our incredibly fast supercharger stations have their own connectors that operate the same way. If you have paid supercharging, it costs more than local home charging, but always far less than the cost of gas. Paid supercharger sessions automatically bill to the credit card that you have on file. Say goodbye to the gas station swipe. Tesla's expansive and rapidly growing international charging networks ensure that you can travel anywhere you like with ease, today. We're happy that EV charging locations from other companies are also quickly spreading. There's an additional adapter in your charging kit that allows you to plug in at many of these locations, as well as at public and workplace EV charging stations. First, attach the adapter to the charging station's connector. Then, plug into your Tesla normally. When it's time to unplug, press and hold the button on the station's connector and grip the adapter with your other hand. Once the charge port turns white, remove the connector and adapter together. Then, be sure to take your adapter with you. You can use the charging menu on the touchscreen to schedule charging, to take advantage of low-cost electricity, and to set a charge limit. It's best to set a charge limit within daily for everyday driving. Simply adjust to within trip from your car or your phone the night before taking a road trip. There's a lot more that you'll learn about your Tesla as you spend time with it. In fact, the learning never ends. Your car gets better with time as new and improved features are added via over-the-air software updates. To ensure that you get these updates, it's best for your car to be connected to Wi-Fi whenever it can be. To join a Wi-Fi network, tap the connectivity icon on the status bar. Select the desired network and join as you would with any other device. Your car will now automatically connect to this network whenever it's within range. When a software update is ready to install, a clock icon will appear on the status bar. Tap this icon to schedule installation. Your car isn't drivable while an update is installing, so it's often best to schedule it for while you're sleeping. When you wake up, you'll step into an even better and more capable Tesla, and you'll be greeted with release notes that walk you through what's new. You can always access recent release notes in the Software tab within the Controls menu. Tap the Tesla T at the top of the screen, and you'll find the phone number for Tesla Roadside Assistance. You can simply tap it to call. It's a good idea to save this number in your phone. You can also request roadside assistance and view status updates on the Tesla app. We're here for you 24/7 if you're ever in need while out on the road. If you'd like to schedule a service appointment, you can do so right from the app as well. As a reminder, you can purchase upgrades for your car within the app too. Even more upgrades and accessories can be found on our website at shop.tesla.com. These and other instructional videos are available on your car's touchscreen whenever you'd like to brush up on your knowledge. Pull up the app launcher, select Entertainment, Theater, and then Tesla Tutorials. The detailed information in the owner's manual is always here on the touchscreen as well. It's even accessible with a voice command. Display Owner's Manual. The best way to learn is to start driving. Your Tesla is designed to be the safest, most convenient, and most fun car you've ever driven. Enjoy it, and thanks for accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy.